Hey, everybody, what's going on? We are live, and let me get out of this. See this. There we go. That looks a little better. So there's some delay. I'm using a Elgato face cam now, and I notice there's a tiny delay on my monitor, but that's okay. I don't really have to see it. So I'm going to open up the comments section. And there was a guy, just got an email from Cedric. Who said he might be jumping on the stream. So, hey, man, if you're here, I'm going to put the link in the chat. Let's go like this. There we go. So I'll put the link in the chat. I'm not sure if he's jumping on right now or not, but it sounded like from the email that maybe. So, and let me know if there's this. I'll have to check the video later, but let me know if there's some weirdness to the video and the audio, because I'm seeing a delay on the video, which is disturbing. So hopefully that's not coming across that way on the actual stream. Tom, hey man, what's going on? Nice to see you here. I'm not sure if I know who you are, but welcome. So for today, I wanted to make an announcement. This is, and I didn't make a cool banner for it yet. Maybe there's something there, but no, I don't have a cool banner for it yet. But this is Magnificent Mondays. So that's soon we'll have, nice banner, a nice little announcement music or something like this. But for now, welcome to the first episode of Magnificent Mondays. I'm your host, Garrett Don, and I'm the founder of Command Z and a trainer for people who want to experience radical undoing, breath, and body work. So to say it in a short form, I get people out of their heads, back home in the body, to overcome the suffering of the mind, to break apart and alleviate the chronic tensions of the body, and then ultimately to become what I call a celebrationist. Okay, that means you become the observer and you align your identity with that observer, okay, rather than with the feelings, the emotions, or even the body, or the thoughts, or the reactions, okay? And then from there, you can see and experience all of creation, all of existence, as something that you can feel joy about, that you can feel a celebration about, even though it might be dark, even though it might be difficult, even though it might be challenging, overwhelming, upsetting, all of those things, okay? Those experiences can be celebrated as well. All right, so I just wanted to touch on that. We're going to get more deeply into that on Celebrationism Friday, which is a super lame name. I'm going to have a better name by Friday. So this is Magnificent Monday. And just as announcements, to get some announcements out of the way, there's also Getting Better, Let's Kick Ass. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to kick ass. I got some awesome exercises for us today. So stick around, Tom. And Tom, if you do want to jump on and do these exercises with me on the stream, the link is there in the chat. I'm not sure if you're seeing this on Facebook or on YouTube. On Facebook, you might not be able to see the StreamYard link, but on YouTube, you should be able to see it there in the comments section in the live chat. So check for that. If you want to jump on, by all means, jump on. It'll be fun. So yeah, just to get some announcements out of the way, Mondays will be Magnificent Mondays, and we're going to do that at 5 p.m. Central Europe time, which is 8 a.m. California time, 11 a.m. East Coast US time. You can work out the other time zones on your own later. Tuesdays will be Trashy Tuesdays, and we've got an awesome one lined up for tomorrow. We call it Trashy Tuesdays. Maybe that's kind of mean, but because we're going to talk about other systems and approaches that I think are kind of trash, or that they're negative in some way, that they're harmful to you in some way, or that they don't work like they say they're going to work, or they're built on false premises. So we're going to explore tomorrow. We're going to explore human design and typological systems with the Posh Redneck, so one of my favorite guests. It's going to be a lot of fun. Wednesdays will be Welcome Wednesdays. Some of you already may have seen that, and that's going to be just kind of open. We're going to bring on anybody who wants to come on and talk about radical undoing and do some exercises and go over some mindset shifts and try to get some of the shit out of your body, meaning chronic tension, and some of the shit out of your mind, meaning undue or unnecessary suffering, or how to handle it if indeed it is necessary, let's say. Okay, so that's Welcome Wednesdays, and then we're gonna have Transcendence Thursdays. It's gonna be more kind of experimental. Some of the things I've experienced over the years that I found to be really useful techniques, tactics, some creativity, and this kind of stuff. And then, cool. Looks like Tom's trying to jump on. And Tom, if you do have a camera and if you have a mic, you might have to give access to the StreamYard or whatever to your browser to be able to use those. I'll bring you on when I see that happen. And then, so that's Transcendence Thursdays. And I already said Fridays will be. I'm going to come up with a better name, but Celebrationism Fridays. Might even just call it Fun Fridays, because fun is another word for celebrationism. So Fun Fridays. So that's what we're going to do. The timing will be 5 o'clock Central Europe time on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and then 8 p.m. Central Europe time Tuesdays and Thursdays. So kind of change it up, and then I'll be doing a lot more shorts and some just spontaneous streams on the weekend. Probably more outside, wandering around with the phone, or going to nice, beautiful places, or the abandoned water park, or out to the land, the Summerland headquarters, the as yet incomplete Summerland headquarters. So I'm going to be doing a lot more out there as well, if the Lord is willing. So without further business, let's just dive in and get started here. Just as a reminder, please like and share and comment and subscribe and whatever. Put on the notification bell so you don't miss these live streams and videos that will be uploading. As always, if you have questions or comments, please put them in the chat there, and I'll see them. I'll go ahead and open up the Facebook one too before we get started, so I can see if anybody's. Let me just get on there just to see if anybody's there. That's so weird. I don't see it. So it says we're streaming to Facebook, but I think it does something weird. Like, oh, there it is. Okay, it was under my pinned post. So let's turn the audio. Let's pause that. Okay, cool. Weird. Okay. Okay, cool. So we got that. Just in case. Let me see if there's a way to pause that. Oop. Okay. So forget about that. If you want to comment, I recommend coming over to YouTube to do the comments. I can't see the comments in here on StreamYard that are on Facebook. So whatever. Join on the YouTube. Subscribe. Make sure you go to the website. Here, let me put you on the stream here, Tom. Welcome. Can you hear me, Tom?
Oh, yes. Can you hear me?
I can, yes. How you doing, man?
Okay. Doing better, man. I am, working on myself. Looking forward for this session.
Nice, man. Awesome. And let me, I did this once before and I forgot my headphones. Let's just see. We'll try without headphones this time and see how it goes. I think it should be fine. I don't notice an echo. Seems like it's okay. So you're welcome to use your camera if you want. You don't have to.
No, I don't have it. I don't have it on the PC. I just have it on the phone, and to follow exercises is gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no problem, man. No problem. So when you were watching the video, was it, because I'm using a new camera, was it the audio and video lined up? Were they syncing?
Yes. No. It's all synced. There was a delay from here and YouTube, but here is, separately they were both fine.
Okay, cool. And are you the one that was emailing me or no?
Yes, I have emailed you.
Okay, good. Okay, because because you have a different name here than I saw on the email, so I wasn't 100%.
Oh well, Tom Tommaso, whatever.
Oh, it's you. Okay. It's you from the other day too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, of course. No, because one other guy had written that was from France, saying he might be on as well. So I thought maybe it was. I got confused. Let's just leave it at that. So the other guy, Cedric, if you're watching, I'll post the link one more time, and then we're just going to get started because I don't want to take up too much more time. So go ahead and post here. So yeah, there's the link. So if you're around guy who emailed me, then jump on, you know. Otherwise, just comment at least and let me know how it goes. Or if you're doing it later from a video, also, you know, pretend like it's live, go along with the exercises, put in some comments, whatever questions you have. Yeah, we're good to go. So with all that stuff out of the way, what we're going to do, and let me see if I can make this a little bigger. Yeah, I'll slide over. So we'll make it like this for now. And then if I have to adjust it for the demos, then we'll fix that. Okay, so what we're going to do today is actually just look at 7 different movements to overcome anxiety. And I'll explain a little bit why each of these. And there's a bonus one I'm going to give you too. I won't demonstrate, but I'll give instructions for. I think I have a demo video of it somewhere. But we're going to go through these 7 movements. I'll explain a little bit why, a little bit how and when to use them in your life. Most of these you can do daily. Some of them you don't have to do daily. You do them when the need arises, sort of using it as a remedy. But I want to make one comment about this radical undoing work. While some of these exercises and some in the repertoire are very useful as a remedy, that's ultimately not what we're aiming at long term. Okay, we do want to use these exercises to feel better, and they will do that. Often they'll do that immediately. But that's not the ultimate goal here. The ultimate goal is to increase your frustration tolerance, increase your anxiety tolerance, break apart the chronic tensions deep in the musculature of the body, and get you an experience outside of the trance, outside of the hell of the mind. So you know the difference between when you're stuck in there and when you're not. And then your life will become a series of alarm clocks, alarms going off that let you know, okay, I slipped in there again. I got lost again. I got afraid again. I got whatever again. And then these exercises, especially when you do them when you're in various moods or intense experiences, they will create pathways from whatever charged state, whatever mood you're in. They will create pathways from that will transition you back to neutral again, back to present, back to aware and here in the body. So the mind and the body are in the same place. Okay? That is one of the more ultimate goals of this work. And that's not something that you'll be aware of immediately. Sometimes you might be aware of it immediately, but this is something that's going to happen over time, gradually and cumulatively, with repetition of these exercises, plus the silent presence experience, which maybe we'll do right at the end today. And I'm going to burn through these because I want to go to the river and go swimming. But we're going to take as much time as we need to do these properly, and so that you can take and use these on your own, generally on a daily or multi-times daily basis. But if you do all these, you're going to see it's not going to take you very long to do these exercises. So the more you bring to this work, the more you're going to get out of it. Okay, and the more consistency you bring to it, the more you're going to get out of it. Now, don't punish yourself. Have some school type of mindset where you're judging yourself if you miss one day or something like this. Just start again. Keep going. Okay, just start again and keep going. Sometimes it takes a while to get that lawnmower started. I see myself with certain things I do. I'm like that old lawnmower where you're like, you know, sometimes you got to pull that sucker like 30 times to get it started. Okay, so think of it like that. You might fall off this horse 30 times, but just get up and do it again the 31st time, and that's what we're after. Okay, don't just quit and give up completely because you missed a day or you missed a week or whatever. Right? So here we go. Exercise number 1, and you guys have probably seen this. I've posted it a million times, but we're going to do it again. Remember, repetition is important. We're going to do it again. So this one is called a simple twist of face. Okay, a simple twist of face. And what we're going to do, and I'll watch the timer we'll set a timer for 3 minutes. You want to do this for at least 3 minutes, and even better is 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to set a timer for 3 minutes. I'll give you some instructions, then we'll start the timer. We're going to twist and move all the muscles of the face, the forehead, eyebrows, eyes, moving in different directions, cheeks, nostrils, lips, tongue, and jaw. Okay, we're going to move those with a lot of intensity, like making a powerful effort, like really tense and move. Now I'll start the timer now. Here we go. So you're going to really tense and work against the tension that you're creating. Okay, so key number one to this a simple twist of face is to move with a lot of intensity, a lot of contraction. Really make everything tense. Key number two, move more slowly than you think you need to. Go slow and deliberate. You could never go too slow. I guess you could go too slow. But as long as you're making an intense effort with the face muscles, you'll be fine. Okay? And then you want to keep breathing in the belly and in the chest. Okay? So lots of intensity. Move more slowly than you think you need to. And keep breathing. Okay, so let's go. We've got another couple minutes left here. Remember to include the tongue. And notice what's going on with the rest of your body. You want to spread your focus. So 80% on the face and what's going on there. 10% on the breathing, making sure you're breathing. And another 10% just distributed through the body. Just breathe. Keep stretching and moving. And you want to really use a lot of intensity, okay? And make sure you're not going moving all fast. You want to go slow and deliberate, okay? And if one face particularly hits you, or you feel something, you can focus on that face. Like I'll make a face like this and hold it for a few breaths. If you yawn, yawns take precedence, as do belches, farts, and sneezes. About another 20 seconds. Just keep stretching and moving the face. Okay, well, 5 seconds left. Not the end of the 3 minutes, the end of the 5 minutes. You want to hold and make one face real tight. Tense up everything, okay? Hold the breath in. Get really intense about it. So full breath in, hold, real tense, and then I'll count 3, 2, 1. So you say ah and let the face relax, okay? 3, 2, 1, and ah. Let everything just relax. Now, between exercises, take a few breaths. You can say ah if you want. Feel the effects of the exercise. Okay, now that exercise, simple twist of face, you can use that every morning. When you wake up, it'll kind of clear up emotional baggage from the night before, from the dreams, this kind of stuff. Get you fresh and neutral going into your day. Anytime during the day when you have a break between one thing and one other thing, or you have a lunch break, or you are going from work to a date, something like this, use the face stretches between. If you're married, you have a wife or husband, you can do the face stretches before having sex. You can do them before having an important discussion. It can be really nice. Makes it easier to connect, okay, and to see what's going on for each other or other people. So hopefully that gives you an idea how and when to use it. But especially if you're feeling anxiety or you're feeling depressed, this kind of stuff, or overwhelmed, sit and do the face stretches. You're going to find over time it's going to get you out of those kind of doldrums anyway. And in the long run, it's going to have cumulative effects that you'll discover on your own as you go. Okay, so that's simple twist of face, one. Number two is Atlas Shrugged. So you're gonna for this one, let's just go like this. So for this one, you're gonna pull your shoulders, sit feet on the ground, pull your shoulders up to your ears like this, and then just keep on breathing. Let your face relax, or you can continue the face stretching. Don't make it too complicated for now. So for this exercise, we want to go for 1 full minute. Okay, at least 1 full minute or a little bit longer. So we'll go a full minute starting now. So for this, you want to pull the shoulders up to your ears, pretty much as tight as you can. Don't hurt yourself. If you got injuries and stuff, be careful. But otherwise, just pull your shoulders up towards your ears, nice and tight like this. Now look, I was cocking my pelvis forward like that. You can just kind of like loosen that up. If you notice that you're making some weird effort, just be aware of it, and then it will loosen on its own. Okay, just like that happened for me there. So just keep pulling the shoulders up, nice and tight. And at the same time, breathe in the belly and in the chest, just like I'm doing. So I'll be quiet now, and we can focus on relaxing into the intensity of this shoulder exercise. So just keep pulling the shoulders up nice and tight. Oh, yawn, stay precious. So it's been about a minute. We're going to pull them up even tighter. Keep breathing. Okay. And now a full inhalation in the belly and in the chest. Hold the breath. Pull the shoulders up even tighter. Hold, 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 hold. Keep holding. And then 3, 2, 1. I'll say 3, 2, 1. Sorry. And thrust the shoulders down and say ah. So that'll be like this. Full breath in, hold, make a crazy face. And then 3, 2, 1. Ah. Good, good, good. So again, now just sit back. Or if you're standing up, relax. Start flying around. So yeah. Just relax, take a few breaths. Okay. If you're feeling particularly a lot of tension in that area, you can do that a second time. Okay, so when you wake up in the morning, do simple twist of face, then do Atlas Shrugged. So twist of face stretches for 3 to 5 minutes. Atlas Shrugged at least 1 full minute. Okay, make a strong effort with it. Make sure you thrust them down. A lot of people, when I say thrust them down, they'll just go like this. Oh, but you want to go up, really thrust them down like that, and then just relax. Take a couple breaths. If you're here and following along, please comment in the live chat. Let us know your experiences. Leave some comments. Leave any questions you have. And if you are watching on Facebook, I'll have to check those comments later. Okay. Now the next one. Let's see if my camera's set up properly for this. Yeah, that's good enough. So this one I call "Let It All Drop." There's this great Modest Mouse song called "Spitting Venom." And there's some line. That's where I got the name for this exercise. It's the flops, but I like to call it "Let It All Drop." And that song, what is the line? It says, well, one part of it's like, we were spitting venom at most everyone we know. If the damned gave us a roadmap, then we'd know just where to go. So let it drop. Let it all drop. Let it all drop. No, just let it all fall off. And one of the lines in the song was, the opinions that I do not give, the opinions I ain't got, so let it drop. So that's my inspiration for that name. Enjoy that. This is Let It All Drop. Let me check. Okay, cool. So yeah, Let It All Drop. Oh. Woo. So this one is the flops, Let It All Drop. So you want to start at the bottom. So notice my feet are a little more than hip width apart. My knees are bent, not super bent, but a little bit bent, okay? And then lower yourself down slow at first, okay? Only the first one. You hang yourself over here like this. Let your neck be relaxed, okay? Kind of shake into it a little. Get nice and loose. Okay. And then exhale fully. They're going to inhale back up to standing like this. Through the mouth. Right at the top, that should be the full inhale. Then you say ah and let yourself flop over like this. Ah. Then complete the exhale. Just hang there loose. Finish your exhale. Start again. Come up. Oh. Exhale completely. Inhale back up. Oh. Now each time you want to notice, are you hesitating? Are you forcing the movement? Or are you letting gravity do the work? Now, I hate using the word gravity, but are you really letting yourself flop? Let's say it that way. Just going to inhale back up again. Oh. So I had a little hesitation, a little force there. Come back up again. We'll do this 10 times. You can do this 10 times a day. 10 repetitions, that is. Come up. Oh. If you're working on a belly like me, I'm working on getting rid of it, but you might find that your shirt pops open from it. No big deal. You just button it up, keep going. Okay, so I'll do 3 more just so you can see, but I'm going to show you hesitation will look or feel like this, okay? Ah, it hesitates like that, okay? I'm exaggerating. And then forcing will look like this. Ah, really throwing yourself down like that. You don't want to do that. One way you can practice, inhale with the arms coming up like this. And then, ah, see how they just dropped? Rather than, ah, that's hesitating. Ah, it's forcing, but ah, that's, you see the difference? Okay, now watch, I'll do 2 more of these, 3 more of these. Oh. Oh. One other mistake people make is with the timing. Okay, so watch the timing here. Nice and slow on the way up. Oh. I say ah, then I let myself flop, okay? 1 more. Oh. Oh. Okay, it'll come back up. Now just put bend in your knees. Shift the weight to the front of your feet. Let your belly just relax. Take a few breaths. Close the eyes. Feel the effects of that exercise. Oh. Belches take precedence, remember. Oh. And while you're standing there, when you do have your knees bent, you shift the weight to the front of the feet. Let the belly relax. You might notice you're squeezing your ass or you're doing other weird kind of tension things. Just notice that and then let it. Okay. Couple breaths, feel the effects of the exercise. So that's the flops or let it all drop. You can do that one 10 times, 10 repetitions once a day. Once a day is fine. Or if you feel like there's something you need to let go of that you're clinging to in your head, you can do that, let it all drop. And that will teach you over time how to really let go of stuff, okay? How to really kind of detach from reactions to feelings and thoughts and events. Okay, so that's one. Number four, the tiger claws. I adapted this from a Matt Fury exercise I believe he got from China somewhere, but it's tiger claws. And what we're going to do is 2 parts to this. Maybe we need to do that this way. Let's go like this. So, tiger claws. You're going to take your hands and your arms are going to be like this. And look, When I go back on the inhale looks like this. I'm leaning my head up and back. I'm not just letting it flop back like that. Okay, I'm doing this, arching the spine and letting the neck part of the spine, letting the cervical spine follow the curve of the spine, the rest of the spine. Okay, thoracic and lumbar spine. So you're gonna do it like this: up, arch like this, up and back. That's on the inhale, and stretch your palms and fingers and chest and arms, everything as wide open as you can. Come back like this. You can see it from the front as I'm coming up like this. You're gonna arch everything on the inhale, make a psychopath smile like just crazy, like. And then on the exhale, we're gonna tense everything across here, all the way from the chest through the fingertips. Okay, we're gonna tense, and so you're almost trembling when you're moving through a wall. Okay, like you're moving through a giant piece of meat. You're gonna be like this, with growling throughout the exhale, through this range of motion, so you get like this. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. We'll do 3 of these. They're pretty intense. This is an excellent exercise for when you're upset. Go do it by yourself. You don't do these exercises in somebody's face. Take time alone. So here's how we do it. Inhale back, psycho smile. Come forward. Make sure you go through all that range of motion like this, well tensing all the muscles. Okay. Then we inhale, come back, crazy psycho smile. And again. Inhale, come back. Let's do one more. These are awesome. Okay, come back. Really wide open. Okay, and then we just breathe and relax. Take a few breaths. Feel the effects of that exercise. That one you can do once or twice a day, or at least 2-3 times a week, let's say. It doesn't take that much time or effort. You make a strong effort when you're doing it, but for tiger claws, you don't have to do it. It takes you like 1 minute to do 2 or 3 of them, 2 minutes. So you can throw that in there. Be careful with the growling. You want to work on that. It'll get easier over time. But just make an aggressive face, really tense. See, I'm tensing and moving against that tension. That's the magic of that. Okay, that's number 4. That's tiger claws. Number 5. This is a really simple one, almost deceptively simple, but it's going to be great when you use it. Switch back to this. It's going to be great when you use this one over time, and you'll notice some people doing this just on the street or whatever, almost habitually or automatically, unconsciously. And this is just making the motorboat sound with your lips. First, I'll show you just without making sounds, and then you can add sounds to kind of make it more fun. But that's like this. Almost looks like a cartoon. Then you inhale. Make sure you're doing a nice full inhale, belly and chest. And then again. This you can do just 3 or 4 breaths worth, 4 or 5 breaths worth of this. One more. Now, when you're first trying this, sounds like you got it, Tom. I can't see it to know for sure, but basically, people will have trouble with that because their lips and jaw will be tense, and it'll be like at first, or like that. But you want to keep trying and practicing. You got to have some amount of tension, squeezing the lips together and holding the breath back, and some amount of relaxation to let the lips flop. You're going to feel a lot of looseness and relaxation in the face after this. Okay. And then you want to add sounds. If you want to add sounds. You can have fun with it. You can pretend like you're shifting, like you're a car. Like something like this, you know. Just to make it fun. Keep the voice involved like that. So one more breath. Super fun, actually. It's making me laugh. Okay, so that's it. Take a few breaths. Again, close your eyes. Feel the effects of the exercise. Man, that one is nice. Oh, that's great for doing if you're a singer. We do some singing before you're going to speak on stage. Feels so good. Okay. And when you're taking this time, when you close your eyes and reflect, look inward during the between the exercises. And you should do that when you do these on your own too. Don't rush through things. When you look inward, let your jaw and eyes and your face relax too. You know, don't just sit there like this, but like let everything just hang. And just feel the effects of the exercise. You don't have to label them and put words on them. You just feel the effects. Okay. Number 6. We're going to do this one for 3 minutes, but when you guys do it, I recommend you do this for 5 full minutes, okay? So this one, we're going to do for 3 minutes, and we're going to alternate between worrying, okay? And I'm going to get up and pace around, so we'll put it back on this view. You're going to alternate between worrying and then getting excited and anticipating something exciting and fun or celebrating, okay? So one is going to, and we're going to do this standing up. And with the body, okay? The body, the voice, everything involved. So this one's going to be like, let me start the timer. So for the first minute, we'll do, you alternate, minute or so, minute and a half for each of those modes. Nice to end on celebration, but you can end either way, it's fine. So you start with the worrying. This is called what's going to happen to me. And this one, you just, oh my God, what's going to happen to me? What the fuck is going to happen to me? Oh, man. Oh, my God. And try and really get into that. Get into the tension. Get into the worry. Really bring it up. And even if it feels fake, well, fuck it. Just keep going anyway. What's going to happen to me? Oh, my God. What is going to happen to me? Oh, fuck. What's going to happen to me? What is going to happen to me? Oh, what if it doesn't happen? What if that happens? What if I can't? Oh, man. What's going to happen? What is going to happen to me? Oh, man. What's going to happen? Really get that worry worked up, okay? And then switch. Now we're going to switch. Woohoo! All right. Yeah. All right. I'm so excited. All right, man. Woohoo! Yeah. Whoa. All right. Woohoo! Yes. Woohoo! All right. Oh man, that is exciting. Woo! Yes. Woo! Make sure you jump up and down a little bit. Dance around with your arms. Yes. Woohoo! All right. Oh man, that is so exciting. Woo! All right. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Fuck yes. That's so amazing. All right. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So you want to really get that going in the body. Even if you feel like you're faking it, that's fine. Okay. Just get the body moving. Now we're switching back again to the word. So right back into it. Oh my God. Oh, what's going to happen to me? Oh man. I don't know if I can handle that. Fuck man. What's going to happen? Shit. No, man, I don't want to do that. No, what's going to happen to me? Fuck me, man. Nah, what's going to happen to me? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have that happen. What's going to happen to me? Oh my God. Oh man, what's gonna happen? Oh, okay, then we'll switch back again. Woohoo! All right, yeah. All right, I'm so excited. Yes, yes. Woo! Woo! Yes. Oh man, that is so fucking awesome. Woo! Yeah. Woo! All right. All right. All right. Yeah. 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 Woo! Okay. Then just sit back down, take it easy, take a few breaths, feel the effects of that exercise. So just take a moment, bring this back down, close your eyes. Take a couple breaths. Now, when you get good at that one, and when I say get good at that, I mean really, really make an effort to do it in the body, to try to, on the internal landscape, try to bring up that worry, to try to really feel it voluntarily. Then the same with that celebration, that excitement, that anticipation, then alternating, you're going to get so much from this. It's going to fry out those circuits, okay? And I'll tell you a little secret here. By experiencing that worry voluntarily, it takes the victimization out of it. Okay? You're not going to be a victim of that anymore because now you know you're doing it deliberately, you see? You can make things voluntary, okay, like humility, for example, or this worry or whatever. It's extremely useful and it takes the sting out of it. It lets your brain and your body know that you're not a victim of those states. And then this one allows you to transition back to neutral again. Okay? That's just a little bit about that. So that's the what's going to happen to me. And then that's number 6. So you can do that one whenever you feel worried or upset. That's excellent. You're not going to want to do it. Your mind is going to be like, no, we got to do something to fix the situation. We got to, oh man, But that's the perfect time to do these exercises. Okay, bring that worry to this exercise. You're going to find a lot of times you don't even need a solution, or if you do need a solution, it presents itself when you do that exercise. So really, really do it. I've had clients get mad at me for making them do that when they're worried because they're like think they need to be doing something to solve what they're worried about, but they find the solution through doing that exercise. It's mind blowing what can happen. Okay, number 7. This is alternating laughing and crying. I think I had a cool name for that at some point. I'll come up with another cool name for it. But for now, we're going to just call it laughing and crying. So we're going to, again, for this one, you would normally do it for 5 full minutes, alternating back and forth, back and forth. We're going to do it for 3 minutes because I want to go swimming in the river and it's really hot in here. So now I will go ahead and click go on the timer. When I do, we're going to start with laughter. And you want to really, really, really try to mimic laughter, but not just in the sound, not just like ha 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 ha, but in the body. Like, so I'll show you. Okay, here we go. Start with laughter. You can try different kinds of laugh. Switch right into crying. Okay, so imitate crying as best you can. And bring the whole body into it. Okay, the face, the hands, the back. Yawns take precedence. Then back to laughter. I'm back to crying. Oh my God, this fell. And then back to laughter again. Okay. Okay, so then you just finish laughing. Oh, now just sit back, take a few breaths, relax. And Tom, you asked in the chat there, should we intentionally evoke some thought that makes us laugh and cry? You can, but you can just but you can also just try and do it through the body and just fill the internal landscape with that. With that. But the main thing is to make the sounds be vocal, be moving, be alive. Try and move, especially if you're feeling rigid. Just move through that. Okay, so that's number 7, laughing and crying. So that would be 5 minutes normally. You can reduce it to 3. I did that for time's sake today. But yeah, so you can do that. Anytime that you're feeling any kind of intensity or stuck in a mood, stuck in a moment, you can't break out of it. Bono sings in that one song, U2 song. The bonus I'm not going to demonstrate today, but we'll do that again soon, but is the gag reflex. But basically, you want to drink some water and then elicit the gag reflex 5 times, not right away. But you'll drink water, like, small glass of water, empty stomachs. Like no food in your stomach. Well, it's okay, but you don't want to puke. It's okay if you puke. Not what we're trying to do. But you'll drink the water, breathe and relax a little, and then you're going to stick your fingers in your throat or use your toothbrush or whatever. And on the exhales, because you don't want to inhale and choke on something. On the exhales, you'll elicit the gag reflex, and that'll be, I'll duplicate it, but it's like you'll feel it in your belly at first, and it'll move into your chest, your throat, your jaw, and your face. You get that full gag, then relax, take a couple of breaths. Nice to do in the shower every morning. And it stops panic attacks, which is amazing. And it makes so you will be less likely to have panic attacks, because all panic attacks really is a physiological response to some kind of stress. So it's, loosen up the diaphragm that way. But anyway, do your gag, you relax and breathe between. You do another one, you relax and breathe. You do another one, relax and breathe. Do a 4th, maybe a 5th. Okay, do those in the shower each morning. It's going to have amazing long-term effects. Okay, and some short-term effects too. But I have had clients who suffered from panic attacks for many years. They started doing the gag reflex, and they never had panic attacks again. Okay, never again. Why? Because the diaphragm is no longer reacting that way, and you create a path from the intensity, from the trigger, whatever it is, back to neutral, back to relaxation. So then after you do the gag reflex a bunch of times, 5 times a day in the shower, a few weeks, a month, now whenever the diaphragm whenever you get triggered and the diaphragm happens to want to get tense, it'll have a pathway back to neutral because you forged that pathway by doing the exercise. You see? That's what this is all about. It's so amazing. It's so simple. But that's it. That's the bonus exercise, the gag reflex. We'll do just a moment of silent presence right now. Not very long because I want to get outside, but you just kind of sit back in your chair, relax, put your hands in your lap, and just breathe. Close your eyes. And let your awareness just drift through the eyes. Let them relax. Let the mouth relax. Notice your breathing. Become aware of the hands and feet, the arms and legs, torso, the hips and pelvis, the legs. And just notice the whole body. Be aware of the breathing. Notice the sounds around you or the silence. And then notice your forehead, where thoughts sometimes seem to come and go. And if there are thoughts, just notice them. Don't talk with them. Don't have a conversation with them. Don't do anything about them. Just notice them. Okay, so just breathe, relax, listen to the sounds, and notice the thoughts, but don't do anything about them. Okay. You can just open your eyes, nice and slowly. Come on back to the space. Okay. What are we targeting? And that's it. That's it. That's it for today. So that's a nice complete experience. Now, I was explaining a lot of things. I had things to announce in the beginning, so it took us a little more time. But if you did all these on your own, simple twist of face, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes before you go to bed. Atlas shrug, the shoulder one, once in the morning, once at night for a minute. And anytime when you feel stressed or tensed in the shoulder area. Number 3, let it all drop. Flops, you're going to do those once a day, preferably in the morning, about 10 times. And anytime that you feel like there's something you need to let go of, but you're having trouble letting go. Tiger claws, 3 to 5 of those tiger claws are great. Once a day or 2, 3 times a week. A motorboat sound with the lips, you do that every day. 3, 4 breaths, just this kind of thing. Make sounds if you want. What's going to happen to me? 5 full minutes alternating back and forth. Do that one every day for a month at least, and then do it whenever you need after that. You want to forge those new pathways, okay, from stress, triggered, worried, back to you. And then the laughing and crying alternating. You can do that every day again, for a week or two, just to really get into it, get deep with it, and then do it whenever you need after that, okay? And then the gag reflex, I'd say do every day in the shower, 3, 4 gags, as I explained. And there's a video lurking around somewhere of how to do it. But yeah, you just do that 3, 4, 5 times in the shower at the beginning of the day. And that's it. Try these out. If you're watching this on the video, please leave a comment. Let me know if you followed along with the exercises, and let me know about your experience with the exercises. And if you have any questions or anything you'd like me to cover in the future, just please do so in the comments. Just let me know. Just so everybody knows, you should get on the email list. That's at radicalundoing.com. You can get right now. You get a bunch of exercises. Some of them you've seen already now, but you're going to get more motivation for doing them, more explanation about them, plus a prison break guide. Again, how to get out of the hell of the mind, prison break out of the head, back into the body, and then you'll go from there. If you want to get in on some of the training, deeper levels of training, we got the weekly undoing sessions every Sunday. That's at radicalundoing.com. It's in the description here for the video. Radicalundoing.com/NGF weekly, I believe. NGF-weekly. I'll type it here in the comments. radicalundoing.com/NGF-weekly. Just so it appears on the video here. Boom. There you see the link. So I'll leave that up for a moment. And then from there, yeah, you can get on my schedule. You can see how to do that on the website. Talk, see what level of training you're ready for. There's a bunch of options. Working at home, working alone, working with other people, doing the weekly sessions, this kind of stuff. All right, so I am going to get, Tom asked, can I please resend the prison break link? Yeah, let's see. Just send me an email, Tom, and I'll send it to you again. And Tom, as long as you're here, if you're on audio, please just share just a few words about your experience with these exercises. How did that go for you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, it was intense. It was very good, very new for me, and it makes sense. Now I finally understand you're creating these pathways so the body knows automatically what to do when exposed to stress or whatever other negative. So that's genius. Awesome. I don't know if this was your idea, but fuck, man, that's great. So it really motivates me to jump on in seriously. You understand?
What's that?
I mean, this really motivates me to jump on this seriously. Even for the gags, I was, okay, no, I have no panic attacks. Then you've mentioned, yeah, but it's fantastic for, okay. So I got to do this as well.
It's cool stuff, man. Yeah, these are just a handful of things. There's so many more exercises, but these ones are real powerful, and they'll really make a transformation in your life. And what I mean by transformation is not like you're gaining superpowers or becoming someone different or better. You're just getting rid of the tension and getting rid of the stress and getting rid of the bullshit that's going on in the mind, or more like changing the focus, getting your identity out of the mind, off of the feelings, off of the thoughts, off of the reactions, and back into the observer. Just noticing what's going on and not having a huge reaction to it. And then you can kind of gain some ground. You can get ahead of all that shit. And then start to see what happens in your life. I sometimes say, okay, this is what is really meant by finding your higher calling. Because when you stop stressing, when you stop struggling, when you stop being all tense and all worried all day long, then your gifts, what your natural gifts are going to start to show. You're going to remember what they are. And then you're going to have a natural desire to want to share those. So that's, to me, what is the real higher calling, is the real purpose, is to discover your gifts and to share those.
Great.
In whatever you do. So that's a nice thing. And that'll happen through doing this work. Well, cool, man. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for jumping on. It's nice when there's somebody else here. I appreciate that. And I see you send me an email, radicalundoing@gmail.com, because then when I'm there with the document, I'll remember to send you that.
Okay. Are you posting this recording so we can use it as a basis to follow along?
Yeah, this will be there as soon as I off the live video.
Okay, great to know. Thanks.
If you go to the YouTube channel, the Radical Undoing channel, and then look you'll click, there's under videos and then there's lives. And if you click on lives, then you'll see the list of live videos. There is some way I'm not sure. Sometimes it's listed under videos, but it's there. It'll be there under lives, the lives tab on the YouTube channel. So just check it out. And and FCSERR said thanks. And if you get time, please leave in the comments later what kind of experience you had with this. I don't know how to say FCSERR, Fuxer or something like this. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. So please try it out yourself. Put some stuff in the comments about it if you have any questions. And I want to know about your experience, especially if you guys do this and you try it every day for a week or two, then come back to the comments and share what you've noticed over time too, because that's really where you are going to notice a lot of deeper shifts, let's say. All right. Well, nice to see you, or to talk to you, to hear you and do those along with you, Tom. It's fun. It's always motivating for me to do these with other people too. So I appreciate you. I hope you have an awesome day. If you get a chance now, go out and take a walk. You know, maybe things will be a little sharper. Maybe things will be a little more enjoyable. I hope so. And yeah, tomorrow I got a really special show, so you guys can tune in. I'm going to have the Posh Redneck join me for another discussion. And we're going to start to look at some of like why, I think I called it Out of the Woods of Endless Seeking. We're going to look at a bunch of different examples of stuff that's getting kind of popular, like human design and all these, like, and astrology, all these typological systems and new age systems that are out there. And I want to kind of expose why they why I think they're negative, why they're a problem, and why going the radical undoing direction is a better option than getting yourself lost in all that endless seeking. So we're going to look at that stuff tomorrow at 8 p.m. Croatia time, 8 p.m. Central Europe time. And yeah, so hope to see all of you there. And yeah, I think that's it. So Tom, again, thanks for jumping on. We'll probably be doing some Welcome Wednesday thing on Wednesday again this week. So maybe I'll see you there for that. Otherwise, thanks for coming on, and I will talk to you again soon.
Well, thanks to you, Garrett. Have a great evening.
Enjoy, man. Take care.
Cheers. Ciao.
Cheers. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. And remember, like, subscribe, share, do all that kind of cool stuff. And that's it. I'm going to go to the river. So have fun. Enjoy. Much love. God bless. Talk to you soon.